Funds are sitting there, locked away, often feeling powerless. Limited partners know this feeling too well. The frustration of watching money move in ways that don't quite make sense or don't feel aligned with their vision. You put your capital where you expect growth, yet the returns sometimes feel distant, diluted, or unclear. It's like you're on the sidelines, waiting for the game to change, but the rules always seem stacked against you. It's exhausting watching general partners take the spotlight, calling the shots, deciding where to go next. Meanwhile, many limited partners feel boxed in, contractually obligated, bound by terms that favor GPs, stuck with little leverage beyond writing checks. It's a system designed decades ago, maybe for simpler times or different players, but not for you. Not anymore. You look around and wonder, why should the GPs get to decide everything? Why must LPs stay quiet, just approving deals and hoping for the best? You're not just a wallet. You're a person with insights, with experience, with a vision worth being heard. The old ways no longer fit the new reality. Limited partners are waking up and they're tired of just sitting back. This feeling, this hunger for real influence, makes sense. You want to protect your capital, grow it wisely, and be part of the real decisions that drive success. You want transparency that isn't just the bare minimum. You want to be engaged, informed in a way that respects your intelligence and your stakes. The pain points are real. Opaque reporting, slow communication, misaligned incentives, lack of control. It's more than an inconvenience. It's a betrayal of trust and energy. But here's where it gets exciting. The tables are turning. LPs are stepping up, breaking the mold, and reclaiming their power. This isn't just about renegotiating contracts or demanding quarterly updates. It's about fundamentally shifting the relationship between LPs and GPs, creating a partnership that is truly equal, aligned, transparent, and accountable. The key lies in becoming more than just a passive investor. It's in taking ownership not just of funds, but of your role in the ecosystem. The real power for LPs comes from collaboration, from conversation, and from building networks with other LPs who think as boldly as you do. When you stand together, you stop being isolated players and start being a force that cannot be ignored. Here's where the magic happens. By harnessing the community, you create a space where collective wisdom rewrites the rules. Sharing insights on fund performance, operational details, or strategic direction puts information back where it belongs, with those who provide the capital. Transparency ceases to be a buzzword and becomes a foundation. And with it, the illusions of control slipping away are shattered. But it's not just about talking more, it's about demanding and designing better structures. LPs are pushing for clauses that protect them from excessive fees, giving them veto rights where it matters, and creating clear, measurable KPIs for performance that go beyond traditional benchmarks. These are not small tweaks, they are seismic shifts. Suddenly, GPs are accountable in ways they never were before. And here's an insider secret. The best GPs want this change. They know the future belongs to partnerships built on trust and aligned interests. Those who cling to old hierarchies will be left behind. But those who embrace this shift will find the strongest LPs ready to invest more and stand by them, as true partners, not just check writers. The emotional truth hits deep. There's anger, yes, and frustration. But underneath it all is potential, raw, untapped, waiting to explode. When LPs seize this moment, they seize their future. It's time to stop waiting on permission or polite nods. It's time to shape the narrative, to demand a seat not just at the table, but in the engine room where strategies are made and futures forged. If this resonates, know this. Change is not coming tomorrow. It's happening now. Tools are emerging. LP networks, new platforms for data sharing, innovative contract designs. You can leverage these today to step beyond frustration into empowerment. Imagine conversations no longer dominated by jargon or vague promises, but clear, honest discussions about where your money is really going and why. Imagine advocating for your interests without resistance, because the ecosystem itself now understands that your role is vital and respected. This is not a distant dream. It's an unfolding revolution. You don't need to build it alone. There are others just like you, ready to disrupt the old order alongside you. Together, you shift dynamics. Together, you create accountability. Together, you unlock the full potential of your investments. The secret is relentless curiosity. Question everything. Don't accept what's always been as normal. Look for transparency. Push for alignment. Build connections outside the usual circles. That's how influence grows. That's how limited partners become the real architects of change. In this new world, your voice is power. Your choices echo far beyond individual deals. You become architects of a system that finally respects your vision and your stakes. It's no longer about passive waiting. It's about active becoming. So this is an invitation to feel that fire within, that nagging desire for more than just returns. It's about influence. It's about respect. It's about shaking off the old chains of complacency and stepping into a role you were always meant for. The future won't wait for the quiet. It rewards those who question, who step up, who burn brighter than the status quo. This is your moment, to be not just a limited partner, but a limiting force against outdated power, a catalyst for a fairer, smarter investment world. The old game of LPs quietly hoping for the best is over. The new game is here, and it's one where you can control the rhythm, the rules, and the rewards. Embrace this shift. Build your network. Demand transparency. Shape contracts that work for you. Collaborate to create pressure that drives change. Engage deeply with your GPs, not just as clients, but as formidable partners. Because when LPs stop waiting and start acting, the entire landscape changes. The power dynamic flips. Control returns to its rightful place, with the capital providers, the visionaries, the ones who refuse to be sidelined. You didn't come this far to sit quietly. You came to own your role, your impact, and your legacy. This is the moment to ignite that fire, to turn the tables, to become the force that the industry never saw coming. You're not just investing capital, you're investing will. This movement is unstoppable, fueled by those who refuse comfort, who crave transformation, who know the future belongs to the few who dare. Now is the time. Step up. Speak out. Own the game. The power has always been yours. It's time for the world to see it.